Hey guys, just a few days ago I had made a video letting you know that all the vending machines on Borderlands 3 were offering legendary gear. That was an event that Borderlands was offering for just a few days. That event is over and now there is a new one, and this one is even better because now you can get free legendary items and free money. I'll show you guys specifically how to do that, and I'm not sure if this is intended or not, but it certainly works and it's not a glitch. A couple of days ago Borderlands had made a tweet saying that there's a new event running called Slot Machine Mania. It's going from April 2nd to April 9th. With these slot machines, there's an increased chance to win legendary gear. And they certainly aren't kidding about that. As you can see right here, you can just get a ton of stuff, and again, for free. So not all slot machines are affected. There's a slot machine on Skywell, it's the Cash Trap, and this one does not have increased legendary, and the one on Jacob's Estates does not, and then DLC 2 has slot machines, and those aren't affected either. The only ones that work for this event are going to be the ones on Sanctuary 3 inside of Moxie's bar, and it's these four right here. These slot machines cost money to spin, but one of them will give you free legendaries and then also give you free money into the millions. And I'll show you guys which one that is. And I also want to show you guys what you can expect to get from these machines as far as what kind of legendary and then the percentage chance of getting them. I tested these machines a bunch and spun them hundreds of times. I mean, we are quarantined and I got some time on my hands, and I do have some really solid numbers that are consistent, and I'll show you guys the results. So when you first walk into Moxie's bar, the first machine on the left is going to be the loot boxer. This machine will only give you legendary guns, so you're not going to get any kind of other legendary gear, but you will be getting a ton of money, like into the tens of millions. And this is the machine that gives you a ton of money. You end up actually profiting, and so all the stuff that you just got out of the machine is basically free. So it's going to be free legendary guns and then profiting millions and millions of dollars. And I'll show you guys the breakdown of all that in just a moment. The next machine is called Vault Line, and this costs Iridium. So it's like 10 Iridium every time you spin, and this one will give you legendary guns, shields, and grenades. I like this machine a lot because it doesn't throw grenades at you, and with this event they increase the amount of grenades that are thrown at you, and this is the only machine that won't. And you also get a ton of stuff. If you've got Iridium, I would go after this machine. Unlike the previous machine that gives you all your money back plus more, this does not return Iridium to you. There is a way to earn small amounts, but you're basically going to be losing Iridium here, but that's not a big deal. Most of us have a lot by now. The next one is Cash Trap, and this one will only give you legendary mods. Now, it does show that it will pay out skins and heads, but I hardly got any of those, and I spun this thing like 200 times, but it did drop mods like crazy, and it drops mods for all four characters. And when I mean mods, I mean class mods, in case some of you don't know. But this one does give you money, but it won't give you very much money at all, and you're gonna lose your money on this machine. The last one on the right is Tink's Hijinks. This one will give you legendary shields and grenades, and this one will not give you money. It will give you small amounts, but again, you will lose money on this machine. So the Iridium machine Vault Line gives you shields and grenades also, and it costs Iridium. So if you have Iridium, I would use the Vault Line instead because you're not getting a lot of grenades thrown at you. But if you only have money, then yeah, use this Tink's Hijinks. So as far as how much legendary gear you might actually see come out of these machines, again, I tested this and the numbers were very consistent. So for the loot boxer, it was about 25 to 30% chance, which means out of every 10 spins, you're gonna get 2 to 3 legendary guns. And then you'll also be getting a lot of money out of this machine in addition, and I'll show you guys the breakdown of that in just a moment. For the Vault Line machine, you have a 60% chance of getting a legendary gun, shield, or grenade. So what that means is that out of 10 spins, 6 of those spins will be these items, and they also break down evenly. You will be getting 2 guns, 2 shields, and 2 grenades out of those 10 spins. This machine will give you these items equally. Like, you're not gonna get a bunch of guns and then hardly any shields or grenades. You're gonna get equal amounts of these 3 items. For the Cash Trap, you have a 30% chance of getting a legendary class mod, and again, it will be random for one of the 4 characters. So what this means is out of every 10 spins, you'll be getting 3 random class mods. For the Tink's Hijinks, you have a 40% chance of getting a legendary shield or grenade, and so out of 10 spins, you'll be getting 4 items, and most likely 2 of them will be shield and 2 of them will be grenade. And just like the other machines, besides the loot boxer, this one will take your money and it will not give you those high money jackpots like the loot boxer does. Now I'll show you guys a quick breakdown of this loot boxer and how it gives you so much money and how you can get all your guns for free. So one of the pay lines is $3 $, that gives you the money jackpot. And the higher rank you are, the more money you're going to get in return. So level 57 is the highest level that you can go right now, and I'll show you guys the breakdown whenever you're on that level. So I'm trying to show you guys the best that you can do with this machine, and I also used a loot expanding artifact, and this increased my cash by 122%. A lot of people might have this at a level 50, so you might see 117%, and as you level up, this percentage gets higher. So if you have a character that's a level 57 with a 57 loot expanding artifact, you will see higher numbers. So with the level 57 character and the loot expanding cash artifact on, every time you hit the money jackpot, each pay line is going to give you 283,240, and then that's going to be times 3, which will equal $849,720. Then the chance of hitting this money jackpot is between 20 and 30%, which means out of every 10 spins, you're going to hit this money jackpot 2 to 3 times. Now I'll show you guys how much money I made after spinning this machine 100 times. I was on the higher end of the percentage chance. I hit the money jackpot 31 times, which is about a 31% chance. And out of those 31 times, I ended up getting $26,341,320. Then if you factor in how much it costs to actually hit the machine that many times, that's going to be based on the rank that you are. So rank 57, it was costing me a little over $63,000. So hitting the machine 100 times cost you about $6.3 million at that rate. And so if you subtract that, then yeah, your profit's going to be $20 million. So I think it's safe to say best case scenario is that you'll be able to profit $20 million after 100 spins. And then on top of that, you've got like 25 to 30 new legendary guns. One thing I want to mention before I go is that I did test this with Mayhem on and Mayhem off. And the only thing that I noticed is that with Mayhem mode 4 on, the gear that the machines would drop had a 90 to 95% chance of being anointed. When I had Mayhem mode turned off, I had about a 15 to 20% chance of getting an anointed item. So it definitely made a difference. But hopefully this helped you guys out, and maybe it was a little overkill, but we all got a little time on our hands. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll see you next video.